What's going on, Jeff? How are you? We're gonna get started in just a minute. We do have the leftovers from today's break that are available. I think just about everything was paid for, so let me start by dropping those into the chat. What's going on, Chris? How are you? So we have the leftover first slot, 4 players for $5, and the leftover non-first slot is 13 spots for $12. So leftover first slot is Calvin Harris, Andrew Walters, Jaden Ham, Jason Savacool. And then the leftover non-firsts, 13 players for $12. Alex Ramirez, Ariel Castro, Camilo Diaz, Carlos Jorge, Marion Boyd, Emmanuel Bonilla, Gabriel Gonzalez, Hao Yu Lee, Jacob Berry, Jonathan Mejia, Ricardo Cabrera, and William Bergola. Justin grabbing the firsts. Justin, you got that. And Brian grabbing the others. Brian, you got it. All right, let me refresh to make sure that everything has been paid for. Everything has been paid for. Thank you. Let's see. Justin got your PayPal payment. Brian, the PayPal and Venmo are up in the top left-hand corner of the screen. So PayPal is hoticebreaks@gmail.com and Venmo is at hoticebreaks. I could also put that in the chat if you need me to. Let me know how the volume is tonight, guys. I know it was a little low last time. I kept the volume maxed out on tonight's stream, so let me know if it's too loud, if it's loud enough. Hopefully it's not too quiet because I've already maxed it out. I'm also going to add a little trivia to tonight. So we'll split up a couple of the boxes, or when we're between a couple of the boxes, I'll do a little trivia. And we have the NBA playoffs on in the background today. Little switch up. I usually keep baseball in the background, but we have the Thunder on in the background today. Little Chet Holmgren in the background. Let's see. Put it in the chat. Sounds fine. Thank you, Brian and Chris, for confirming. Brian, do you want the PayPal or Venmo? And besides that, we're gonna get things started. Quick start tonight. Let me know in the chat. We only have these 3 boxes to rip tonight, so no picking the boxes out of cases tonight. Let me know if you want to start with the super, or let me know if you want to go with one of the jumbos first. PayPal? All right. All right, there is the PayPal, Brian, hoticebreaks@gmail.com. Just dropped it into the chat. And whoever wants to pick if we go jumbo or super first can pick that, and then we're going to get underway. Quick start to this one tonight. Exciting week for me with the Mets taking 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. Chris calling super first. Let's do it. Ooh, let me grab my stand. Oh, and the other thing to mention, we have in the left-hand scroll a break that we're currently running through our district page. So that is the new place that we are kind of using as our home base, in addition to the Facebook group. But if anybody's interested in joining a team break, I just dropped the district link into. Actually, hold on. Ignore that first link. Let me drop this link into the chat. So if anybody's interested in a 2021 Bowman Draft Sapphire and 2 Bowman Draft Light Box break, those are the prices for the teams that are still available scrolling on the side. That break is going to run Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. We have, I think, about 10 teams sold out so far. We whatever we sell out in the next day, we're going to leave open to everybody through the Facebook group and district page. And then I will list the rest of the teams on eBay tomorrow night as one days. So we will rip that Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Let's see, where's my phone? Got it. Thank you, Brian. You are all set. And let's get things underway. I'll leave the scrolling teams on the side for another minute in case there's anybody interested in joining that 21 Sapphire plus 22 Draft 2 Light Box break. If you're interested in claiming, just drop the team you're interested in the chat, and that you can claim them that way. All right, let's get things started with the Super tonight. Let's see. Gavin saying missed out on this, but do we have more? More jumbo, super jumbo. Yeah, so we I don't have it posted on eBay yet, but I am going to try and get it posted Tuesday night as a 5-day. We should be running the same break next Sunday. If that was the question that you were asking, Gavin. Which I think will be the last one of these that we're going to break before the 2024 Bowman launch. So we'll take a little break from Bowman Draft with Bowman launch week, Bowman 2024 launch week coming up. So if for all the Bowman Draft fans out there, next week, after next week, we'll be taking a little break. So that will be the last one to get into for a little while. All right, we have the Super Jumbo box open. Yeah, normally I get that break posted today. Didn't have a chance today, so that one will be up Tuesday night. So for all of you guys who are interested in bidding in our break for next Sunday, that one will be posted on our eBay page Tuesday night. All right, and let's start off scrolling through the papers, seeing if there's any color in here. Looks like a refractor in the back. Yeah, we have a gold refractor in the back. So we'll have a bottom refractor pack to start things off. Let me just adjust the lights so we get a good picture on that. Let's see, looking for some Floyd, Maui, and some elusive Soto for Chris tonight. All right, we are starting off the night with a Cade Denton, Rock Riggio, Christian Vaccaro, Joe Redfield, Samuel Zavala, Garrett Forrester, Mikey Romero, Johnny Farmello, our first rounder of the night. Is that Skeens behind him? Yep, Rainer Arias and Paul Skeens. Max Clark, nice way to start for some big names. Carlson Reed, Connor Burns, Nelson Rada, Ethan O'Donnell, Dylan Questad, Tommy Hawk, Samuel Munoz, Paul Wilson, Conley Early, Jacob Wilson draft night insert, and our gold is not a first. Ariel Castro, number 34 of 50. So I believe Castro is in the leftover non-first slot. So Brian getting right on the board with a gold refractor in the first pack. Ariel Castro getting that hit. And let's see, we have a top loader there. We'll get that gold up there. Let's see. Brian, you met with Maui Ahuna last week? How'd that happen? All right, let's get these cards sleeved up. Farmello. And we'll get our early picks in top loaders. Max Clark. And number 1 overall pick and number 1 overall in pitches of 100 plus miles an hour in major or minor league baseball so far this year, Paul Skeens. And let's go right to an autograph pack. Let's see. You met him in single A at a game in Nevsan and Vasila. Good signer. Signed 10 cards. Wow, that's really nice. Good for him. Let's see, our first autograph looks like it's going to be a base auto. No colors so far in the papers. We have a Jason Savacool, Jake Cunningham, Jet Williams, Eric Batoni, Brian Acuna again, Colton Ledbetter, Marcelo Meyer, Kemp Alderman, Ludwig Espinoza, another first rounder for the Rays, Braden Taylor, Ethan Salas, there's a Ty Floyd, and Samuel Basallo, Enrique Bradfield Jr., some nice names coming out in refractors, Brando Maella, another nice one, Rhett Lauder, Isaiah Coupet, Ty Pete, Luis Almeida, and our first autograph is a first rounder base Kendall George. We hit the green Kendall George Sapphire last week, and that was an auto, and this week we get a base auto. Bryce Eldridge and Rainer Arias inserts. So that was a loaded pack. A lot to sleeve up from that one, starting with the Ty Pete refractor. I was watching the Rumble Ponies game today, since the Met game wasn't until 4 and it was not on the usual channel. The Mets' usual channel, SNY, got Rumble Ponies coverage, so I got to watch Jet Williams, Parada, Alex Ramirez, Jose Peroza, who, Peroza hitting well, Jet Williams picking things up, Alex Ramirez actually having a better start to this season than he did last season, and Parada struggling a little bit. Also saw Blade Tidwell come in relief in that game for I forgot who it was, a Met reliever that was getting a start in the minors on his way back from injury. Mem, I didn't realize that that Maui and your son were playing on the same team now. I understand why you were picking up his spot a lot then. That's awesome. We love making connections in the group. What Vasila's in California, right? We have a Justin Crawford, Justin Reimer, Elijah Green, Joe Vetrano, Garrett Bowman, Landon Morotis, Austin Trozer, Jackson Wiggins, Wyatt Crowell, Kiefer Lord, Levi Wells, Christian Knapzik, lot of firsts in a row there. Colson Montgomery, Jace Borfin. Did I say that right, Meb? Jace, I think that's what we said. Jacob Cravey, Xander Muth, Jason Woodward, Jack Mahoney, Connor O'Halloran, Cade Morris. We have a Wyatt Langford glass insert and a purple first. Teddy McGraw, not the Mariner that we would have necessarily wanted to see there. A lot of nice Mariner options. Teddy McGraw. Not the highest in demand out of the Mariners draft class from last year. Number 72 of 250 there on the McGraw. And let me sleeve up the white Crowell as well. Your season ticket holder in Fresno, but like going to Vasilla better. They the Rumble Ponies game was surprisingly empty today, although I guess April in upstate New York is a chilly game to be going to. So I guess not too surprising that game wasn't too packed yet, but I imagine that those games will start getting a little bit busier as the weather gets nicer in New York. We have a Lucas Gordon sky blue paper, number 386 of 499. Carson Roccaforte, Brooks Lee, Nazan Zanatello, Drew Gilbert, Max Anderson, Ariel Castro, Matt Shaw on the board for the first time in Chrome, Felton Celestin, Jacob Wilson, Hunter Owen, Marcus Brown, some nice names already in this one, AJ Ewing Refractor, James Wood, Cooper Ingle, Lazaro Montes, Andrew Pinckney, Tamar Johnson, Brandon Winokur, Davison De Los Santos, and a Blake Mitchell draft night auto. So that one is numbered 66 of 99 for the Blake Mitchell auto. So 2 first-round autos on the board already, and 2 James Wood inserts behind that. All right, I'm going to take down the McGraw. We'll keep the Blake Mitchell, the 99 in the middle between the Castro and the Kendall George. Sleeving up our Andrew Pinckney. Refractors of Pinckney, Winokur, Ingle, and AJ Ewing. Base chrome of Nazan Zanatello, Jacob Wilson, and Matt Shaw. Jacob Wilson average finally dropped below 400 in the last couple days, but Wilson started this season off really hot. Was hitting in the 420s as late as, I think, Thursday. Still struggling a bit. Fresno Rockies could be the team to beat. Meb, you finally got off the Rockies, and now their teams are doing well. Get a top loader on the Lucas Gordon. So we have 2 autos open, 1 Kendall George base, and 1 Blake Mitchell refractor draft night auto. So 2 good names on the board. Let's see if we can continue the big name hits on the autos. Would not complain about that. We've been on a pretty good run of hitting first rounders pretty often in these breaks recently. Brando Maella. There's a Rhett Lauder. Should have a nice pack based on the collation that I believe we're going to get here. Isaiah Coupet. There's the Ty Pete, Luis Almeida, Colin Houck, Welbin Francisa, Jack Hurley, Jackson Churios, Sabin Sabalos, Grant Taylor, Wyatt Huddapole, Joe Whitman, Patrick Riley, Seth Keener, Zach Thornton, Tayshawn Walton, big run of firsts, Jonathan Mejia, Devin Saltaban, William Bergola, Charlie Soto draft night, and we have a yellow lunar crater non-first of Michael Arroyo, number 55 of 75. Yellow lunar crater on the board for Michael Arroyo. I believe he was claimed tonight. Bunch of good names on the board. Churio, Houck, Ty Pete, and Rhett Lauder. Does anybody have any futures bets in on any rookie of the years in the AL or NL? Do we think Churio's going to take it? Doing well at A-ball. They'll be somewhere else in 4 years. Is 4 years a year in the majors to prove themselves, and then immediately a trade to another contender at the trade deadline, or you think they're gonna sell off all of their assets before they even make it to the majors? No color in this auto pack. Starting with a Chase Davis, Yoendry Vargas, Noble Meyer, Travis Honeyman, Alex Ramirez, Christian Campbell, Luis Angel Acuna, Zach Levinson, Jason Churio, Jonah Cox, Ryan Clifford, Dylan Campbell, Refractor, Brady House, Kendall George Refractor, Yanquiel Fernandez, Sean Sullivan, Coleman Picard, Cade Culler, Andrew Lindsay, and another base auto coming up. This time we have a bat. Maybe Blue Jays or Tampa. Colton Ledbetter. I think we might have had a Ledbetter last break too. Colton Ledbetter base, so continuing the run of first rounders. Rhett Lauder and Max Clark inserts. Ledbetter base auto, adding to the Kendall George base auto. Oh, Ledbetter, a second rounder, 55th overall. So not adding to the run of first rounders, but early pick there. I was listening to Arm Layton's possible sleeper podcast, sleeper minor leaguer podcast, and he mentioned Colton Ledbetter in there. I guess he didn't have any first rounders in there, so it makes sense that Ledbetter would have been an early second rounder. Been grabbing up a little bit of Ledbetter myself. I'm impressed with Dylan Head after watching the Padres A team all week. That's another one. Arm mentioned that his swing was looking very good. One of his favorites in that draft class. So Padres apparently been doing very well recently, drafting bats. We'll see how Lesko turns out. See if their pitchers turn out as well as their hitters have recently. Matt saying he's slightly drunk in a bar. What are we celebrating, Matt? We celebrating New Orleans OKC being in the playoffs? Let's see. Let's go with the last two refractor packs before we go with the last two autos. So we'll keep the autos till the end of this. We have a Nathan Detmer, Jackson Baumeister, Carlos Jorge, Teddy McGraw to add to his purple, Philip Abner, Hero Wyatt, Chris Clark, Trey Morgan, Michael Arroyo, Brock Vredenberg, Hunter Haas, Gabriel Gonzalez, Quinn McDaniel, Jace Young, Yasser Mercedes, Luis Angel Acuna, Zach Levinson. Looks like we have a speckle in the back of this pack. Joe Whitman, Jason Churio, Patrick Riley, Bryce Eldridge glass insert. We have a speckle first of Trey Morgan. Non-numbered on the speckles in draft, but a nice refractor for Trey Morgan. All right, let's get to the other refractor pack before we do the last two autos of this one. So far, good names on the autos. The refractors haven't come out as big yet. Let's see if we can change that trend on the last one. Shouldn't have any color in the papers. We have a Cole Miller Chrome, Adrian Santana, Daverson Gutierrez, Cole Carrig, another one of Arm's favorites, Cam Collier, CJ Kifus, Roderick Arias, Cam Fisher, Anthony Gutierrez, Chase Jaworski, Emmett Olson, Alberto Rios, Drew Jones, Michael Carrico, Roman Anthony, Jake DeLeo, Christian Opper, Andrew Walters, Christopher Torin. We have an Aqualunar Crater coming up. Bryce Eldridge base. Colton Ledbetter draft night. And the Aqualunar Crater is Hunter Holland. So not the first rounder, one of the first rounders for the Reds, but another fireballer, Hunter Holland, getting number 91 of 125 on the Aqualunar Crater. Sleeve up our big names here, if just in case anybody hasn't been in any of our breaks before. All Chrome cards will be sleeved out before they go to you guys. So even though we're not sleeving up everything right now, we'll all get sleeved up before it gets shipped out to you. Anybody have any favorites from the Bowman 2024 checklist yet? I was pretty upset. A guy who's doing pretty well early draft pick I was hoping was going to be in the product is not. That being Chase Dollander. Is he playing for Fresno? Or did we say Vasilla was? No, Fresno's the Rockies. I saw Dollander's stats look really good. I'm not sure if he's in high A or if he went straight to double A this year. We have a watermelon, Mac Horvath, guy we've been hitting a lot of recently. Number 31 of 199 for the 53rd overall draft pick. Watermelon paper there. TJ Nichols, Brady Smith, Cole Foster, Jacob Berry, another Mac Horvath, Hao-Yu Lee, Charlie Soto, Hans Montero, Hurston Waldrop getting on the board for the first time, Luis Guanipa, Blake Mitchell, refractors of Colin Houck, Welbin Francisa, Jack Hurley, Jackson Churio, Sabin Sabalos, Justin Crawford, Justin Reimer, Elijah Green. We have color in the auto spot. Teal wave, it looks like. And it is Christian Campbell. I haven't hit many teal waves this year. Christian Campbell, number 30 of 199. We have hit quite a few Christian Campbells, I feel like. Jackson Holiday, Drew Jones inserts. Christian Campbell, I think the last time we hit him it was purple, so a little lower numbered on this one. Number 30 of 199 there for, is he the third rounder for the Red Sox? Fourth rounder for the Red Sox. Lots to sleeve up from this one, too. Justin Reimer, Sabalos, Churio, and Hurley refractors. Base of Charlie Soto and Mac Horvath. Refractor of Colin Houck. And base of Hurston Waldrop and Blake Mitchell adding to his refractor draft night auto to 99. Double hits for Horvath as well in this one. Let's see. No, he went to high A, says Brian. Yeah, I was sad to see that he didn't sign for 2024 Bowman. I assumed he would have been one of the guys that headlined that product, especially with how well he's been playing. But not to be. One more auto in this box. Looks like it's going to be a base auto to finish off. So 2 numbered, 3 base in the box. Dernish Valdez. There is Dylan Head, Camilo Diaz, Kevin Sim, Deanne Jorge, Luke Schleger, Lucas Gordon, Alex Clemmy, Jesus Baez, Jay Bashirs, Cole Young, refractors of Joe Vitrano, Garrett Bowman, Landon Morotis, Austin Trozer, Jackson Wiggins, Wyatt Crowell, Kiefer Lord, Cade Denton, and our auto is, looks like an Oriole, Enrique Bradfield Jr. with the auto. Love that. Another first rounder. The speedster there. Colt Emerson, Justin Crawford inserts. So a nice box of autos. 3 base, but all 3 of the base autos came out with good names. Bradfield Jr., Colton Ledbetter, and Kendall George all getting base autos in this one on top of the Blake Mitchell. We had a lot of refractor firsts in that one to sleeve up. And after that, I'm going to go with a trivia question. So actually, while I sleeve this up, I'll do the trivia. So we have a number of refractors here that I'm going to let the two winners choose from. And the trivia question for the first two people to get, there's two players. The first person to get each of the players will get to choose. You can't win twice. So only put one name if you get it right. If you don't get it right, you can keep guessing. And the question is, there are two players in the minor leagues so far who have 10 home runs. They're both in AAA. Who are they? Winner gets to choose out of these Bowman refractors and sapphire cards. So two players in the minor leagues right now that have 10 home runs. Who are those two players? Well, I let you guys guess. I'm going to drop the owner list from tonight's break into that side scroll. If anybody's interested in picking up any of the spots in the break on Tuesday, that is still available on District and on our Facebook page. Oh boy. Why is the scroll so big? Hold on, guys. I'm just going to try and fix this scroll. I don't know why it's not letting me make it smaller. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so we had William getting Kerstead just before Meb. Kerstead is correct. That is one of the two players. So, William, let me know. You get first choice out of the cards on the table. So, either Brady House Sapphire, Manny Machado, Kevin Parada, Yordan Alvarez Sapphires, or Jose Ramirez or Byron Buxton Refractors. Both of them out of Chrome. So, those two are numbered to 499. So, you get first choice there. There is still one right answer, and Brian got it. Joey Loperfido. Mayo is possibly third on the list, and I believe has 9 home runs so far in the minors. Let's see, International League. Kobe Mayo has 7 home runs. Tristan Gray and Danny Mendick ahead of him with 8 home runs each. William taking the Brady House card. And then Brian, let me know which one you want out of the Machado, Parada, Yordan Alvarez Sapphire, or the Jose Ramirez or Byron Buxton Refractors to 499. William, I like the house pick. That's probably the pick I would have made too. Brian, let me know which one of those you want, and then we will get started with the 2 jumbos. Brian taking the Machado. Brian, you got it. And that is our tribute for that. It's been a while since I did trivia, so wanted to bring that back. Have a little bit of extra fun in the break tonight. Thanks everybody for playing along there. All right, let's keep things moving. We're gonna go to our first of 2 jumbos. Shift over these paper cards. All right, let's see what we can add to that background display of nice autos so far. Brian, maybe Machado will end up on a rehab stint at some point in Vasilla, and you can try and get that one autographed. All right, we have our first jumbo box empty. Box number 2 of the night. I feel like most boxes we've been breaking, most jumbos recently, have had all the autos in the top row. So I'm going to put those top packs on the bottom and see if we can save the autos, all of the autos, for the end of this box. All right, starting things off. No color in the paper. We have a Cooper Ingle, Ethan Salas again, James Wood, Braden Taylor, Grayson Hitt. Surprising to see him only for the first time, I think. Christian Knapzik. Excuse me. We have a Drew Jones insert, Justin Crawford, and Justin Reimer refractors. So it looks like no autos in this top row. Let's go straight across the top row. All right, we have a Drew Gilbert, Brady House, Eric Batoni, Spencer Jones, Dylan Campbell, Jet Williams, Matt Shaw glass insert, Christopher Torrin, and Bryce Eldridge refractors. Is Inland the location of the Angels affiliate? No colors yet in the paper. We have a Jacob Cravey, Jace Borfin, Jerron Watts-Brown, Colson Montgomery, A.J. Ewing, Ludwig Espinoza. We have a little corner bent on this refractor back here. Jacob Wilson draft night for the second time. Lucas Gordon and Alex Clemmy. Haven't said Jacob Gonzalez's name tonight yet. Just in paper there, we have a Drew Hackenberg, Levi Wells, Xavier Isaac, Marcus Brown, Homer Bush for the first time. We have another Aqualunar Crater first of, I saw the bat and I thought it was Wyatt Langford. Michael Carrico, 27 of 125 for the Cubs prospect. Colt Keith getting on the board with his insert. Joe Vitrano and Elijah Green refractors. So I believe we're seeing a lot of repeats in the refractors. Some different players in the first as well as some repeats. And Michael Carrico getting on the board with a Aqua Lunar Crater. Inland was in Fresno last week. Both of your kids got a broken bat after the game. That's true. I need to get. You guys are definitely making me want to get to a Brooklyn Cyclones game again. I said last year I was going to try and get to one. Never made it happen. Missed out on seeing Parada now that he's a Rumble pony. But maybe Nolan McLean, I think, might be a Cyclone this year. And one worth checking out. We have a Jake Cunningham. Nolan McLean, who is excelling as both a pitcher and a hitter for the Mets right now. Jason Savacool. Jackson Churio. We have a blue refractor behind the Cade Morris, and it is a first, and it's Charlie Soto. Charlie Soto, number 3 of 150 on the blue. Jacob Wilson, transformative talent. Jernish Valdez and Dylan Head getting refractors. McLean now looking like he may become a pretty big prospect for the Mets. I was hearing some rumbles that he may be the second best pitcher in the organization now to Christian Scott. I thought Tidwell might take that, but from what I hear, he's looking like no better than a mid-rotation guy. Coming out of the bullpen today, so that could be true. We have Andrew Lindsay in Chrome, Kemp Alderman, Kate Culler, Marcelo Meyer also having a really good start to the minor league season, Coleman Picard, Kendall George getting another hit. Speckle Kendall George to add to his base auto, Jacob Gonzalez insert, Jesus Baez, and Jay Bashir's refractors. Couple nice Kendall Georges on the board the week after we pulled the green Kendall George Sapphire auto. He stays hot this week. Still have all 3 of our autos to come out of the first jumbo box. Doesn't look like it's here yet. Still no color in the paper in any packs yet in this box. We have a Hunter Owen. There's Jacob Wilson with the base chrome, Josue De Paula, Felon Celestin, Spencer Nivens, another Matt Shaw, Charlie Soto Draft Night, Garrett Bowman, and Landon Morotis refractors. Matt Shaw and Wilson on the board for the second time, each in base chrome. Love the minors for stuff like that. Meb used to catch a few autos in Salt Lake AAA. Looks like we have a sky blue paper and a sky blue chrome coming up here. The sky blue paper is Samuel Zavala, the White Sox farmhand now, with the eyes bulging, staring at that ball. Mike Bovey having a real nice start to the season. I was in the Rumble Ponies were playing against the Fightin' Phils, the Reading Fightin' Phils, which I didn't realize was their name now. Robert Moore was on that team and was looking like he was having a really good start to the season as well. Connor O'Halloran, Kiner Delgado, so a former Brewers prospect somehow made it onto the Phillies now. We have a Jack Mahoney, Colt Emerson on the board for the first time, AJ Ewing with a sky blue chrome, Paul Skeens with the insert, Camilo Diaz, and Kevin Sim with refractors. Haven't hit much color of AJ Ewing. Good to see him getting something there. All right, one more pack before we start to see autos here. Brian said when Fresno had AAA, he cleaned up on Buster Posey's. That probably turned out pretty well for your on your investment there. Have not said Wyatt Langford's name many times tonight either. We have a Colton Ledbetter base, Sean Sullivan, Brian Acuna, Yanquiel Fernandez. We have a Lunar Glow coming up, Eric Batoni, another Kendall George, Alex Clemmy getting the Lunar Glow, and refractors of Hunter Haas and Cole Young. All right, I'm going to shift some of these cards over. I like that hit for Alex Clemmy. I'm a Clemmy fan. I picked up 2 of his autos this week. A green, I think, and a base. Liking the looks of him as another good pitching prospect out of that Guardians organization that develops pitching pretty well. All right, let's see 3 autos now. Can't tell if any of those packs are any taller than the others. I'm going to go outside in. We're going to go left. We're going to go right, left, then inside. And we are starting off with looks like a blue wave. Let's go right to it. It's early enough in the break that we'll still have more excitement after this. We have a Watermelon Rainer Arias, number 90 of 199. Connor Burns, Andrew Pinckney, Carlson Reed, Lazaro Montes, Max Clark on the base, and looks like we have a Marlin. We're going to get Noble? We are going to get Noble. Blue Wave Noble Meyer auto. That is a very nice one for a very nice prospect. Marcelo Meyer insert, and Sabin Sabalos and Jackson Churio refractors. So starting off the autos in this one very nicely. 2 Max Clarks on the board. Let's see if that means there's a Skeens coming up in the next couple packs. Those 2 often travel pretty closely together. Watermelon Rainer Arias. And let's open up some more top loaders. Actually, we're going with we needed the thick top loader for the Noble Meyer anyway, so we don't have to open up anything yet. Noble Meyer, that one is numbered 36 of 150 for the 10th overall pick, and really good-looking prospect so far. Let's put that right in the middle there. We'll put the Ledbetter out to the side with the Christian Campbell, and we'll keep that Mitchell to 99 up there with Bradfield and Meyer. So hitting some good names so far. George, Bradfield, Meyer, Mitchell, Ledbetter all getting autos to start the night off tonight. We have an orange auto. Good luck, everybody. We have... It's not a Tom Brady. We have an orange jumbo special coming out here. Let's check it out. We have a Jason Woodward, Tanner Hall, Xander Muth, Camden Minacci, Tommy Troy for the first time tonight. And the orange is a color match. Is it going to be a Giant or is it going to be an Oriole? Hey, it's Maui. Who had Maui tonight? I just missed it in the scroll. Brian's buddy, Maui Ahuna, with a Felton Celestin behind that, and a Deanne Jorge and Luke Schleger in the back. Let's get that one right in the top loader. Ahuna, color match orange. That is definitely the nicest Maui Ahuna we've hit. And it is number 14 of 25 there from Maui. Color match with the Giants. Color match with his Tennessee uniform. That one is, I think that one's going to have to go in the middle. We'll have to move the Noble Meyer over and put Maui up there. Let's put the Mitchell leaning up against the board there with the sideways auto. Got a hit on Maui. Chris. Oh, you said that at the beginning, didn't you? Chris, congrats on the orange auto. I feel like that's one of the nicer hits we've pulled for you recently. Can't ever hate an auto number to 25. So far, so good. A blue and an orange. Never hate seeing Mets colors in the autos. And a base to finish off. So, not going to complain after the blue and the orange. Kevin Parada, Ariel Castro, Brock Roden, Max Anderson, a Marion Boyd, and a base auto of, looks like maybe a Giant again, Cole Foster. Base Cole Foster auto. Colt Emerson insert, Christian Opper, and Andrew Walters getting refractors. And we are moving to our final box of the night. So far, so good. Patrick saying, sell it, I'll buy it Noble. Does that mean you have the Noble spot and you're selling? Or do you want whoever has Noble to sell it to you? All right, let's shift over these papers and some chromes, and then we'll get into the final box. Meb saying Ahuna Matata. Meb, you've been Maui a few times, right? Let's see. Still haven't seen the Noble pop up in the scroll yet. All right, and let's get to the final box of the night. All right, holding off the autos until the end worked out well in the first one. Let's see if we could try the same strategy in this box. We have all 12 packs out. Empty jumbo. And let's do the trick again. Let's take the top packs, put them on the bottom, see if we can get ourselves another nice low-numbered hit or two. Let's see, just once last break. We've had a whole lot of bush lately. Yeah, we have not hit a whole lot of bush lately. All right, starting off the final box of the night. We have Tommy Troy paper. No color in the paper. We have a Christian Campbell, Tanner Hall, Alex Ramirez, Tommy Troy. Had nothing, and now all of a sudden he has two on the board. Ooh, the trick didn't work. We have the auto here. So behind the Travis Honeyman, we have an Andrew Pinckney auto. Let's see. Noble Meyer tonight is owned by Dustin. So Pinkney with the base auto to start us off. We have a Blake Mitchell. There's Homer Bush and a refractor for you. And Xavier Isaac. Tommy Troy and the Pinkney auto. Let me go down the first row then. No color in the papers in this one either. We have a Camden Minacci. There's another Noble. Jerron Watts Brown, Yoendry Vargas, Grayson Hitt, Chase Davis, Tommy Troy on the glass insert, Drew Hackenberg, and Grayson Hitt. So there we go with our Grayson Hitt hits. Double hit pack with the base and the refractor. Chase Davis, Noble Meyer, and the Tommy Troy glass. Been looking for a nice Maui, and it does not get much better than that for sure. Oop, that's not a notched sleeve. Patrick saying he wants the Noble. Is the Noble owner here and selling? Let's continue down this first row. We have a blue, not in the auto spot. Drew Hackenberg, Hans Montero, Xavier Isaac, Cole Foster. There's Homer Bush twice since you said his name, Meb. We have another bat. It is Jake DeLeo blue, number 11 of 150. Nice blue there for the first. Jacob Wilson insert, Jerron Watts Brown, Camden Minacci refractors. We have OKC making a little run now. I'm rooting for OKC, of course, for Chet's sake. Nice hit for the DeLeo spot. Let's finish this first row. Mike Bovey, Zach Levinson, Kiner Delgado. Looks like we have a sky blue coming up here. Luis Angel Acuna, Colt Emerson for the second time. And there we go. Wyatt Langford finally on the board, getting a sky blue chrome refractor. Nice centering on that one, too. Good looking Wyatt Langford there. Blake Mitchell draft night to go with his draft night auto, and Spencer Nivens and Josue De Paula. So the one guy who is staying quiet in this one, Wyatt Langford, now on the board with a refractor, sky blue refractor. That was the one big name I think I haven't said yet. I think Skeens might only have a sky blue along with some inserts. Let's see. I'm going to switch out the Christian Campbell for the Wyatt Langford. I'm going to take these two since this is where the auto was, and we'll flip those to the bottom and see if we could save the last two autos for the end here. Trying to get the lighting right. We have a Jack Hurley, Xander Muth, Welbin Francisa, Jacob Cravey, Colin Houck, said his name a few times tonight, Jace Borfin, Noble Meyer draft night, Mike Bovey, and Jackson Holiday refractors. I think that's the nicest Jackson Holiday we have on the board so far. I'll give that one a top load. Does Holiday have his second hit yet? Did he pick it up this weekend? I know he only had one going into the weekend. How's the centering on the Maui? The Maui looks clean. Centering definitely looks good left to right. I really don't know how top to bottom works, but I think that looks good top to bottom. Yeah, the Maui's looking pretty good. Maybe one of the corners in the back might not be perfect, but not bad either. Levi Wells. There's Rhett Lauder back on the board. Marcus Brown, Jackson Wiggins, Colton Ledbetter, Cole Schoenwetter, Sky Blue, Tanner Hall. We finally got a refractor for Jeff. Jeff, are you in the chat? It's been, 5 weeks since we pulled you a Tanner Hall refractor? Lunar Glow, Dylan Campbell refractor, and Brady House refractor. Jeff, adding to our list of people who chase. I forgot what you said how you knew Tanner, but Jeff been looking for a nice Tanner Hall for a while, and we finally got him some color tonight. All right, still have 2 autos to go here. Chris, definitely let me know how that grades. If you do send it to PSA, we have a yellow lunar crater coming up. So I think that means we have 2 aqua lunar craters and 2 yellow lunar craters tonight. We have a Luis Almeida, Colson Montgomery, Ty Pete, Christian Knapzik, Isaiah Coupette, and the yellow lunar glow is Charlie Soto. I think that's 2 Charlie Soto hits tonight. That one for the 34th overall draft pick, number 18 of 75. Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the draft night and draft picks and prospects insert. Nolan McLean and Spencer Jones, 2 nice refractors. I actually haven't heard much about what Spencer Jones has been doing so far in the minors. I know he had a nice spring, or at least a nice start to his spring. Good looking first round Charlie Soto there. You're his great uncle. Well, I'm glad we could finally break that cold streak of Tanner Hall nights and get something on the board at least. We have an Austin Trozer, Brian Acuna, Landon Morotis, Eric Batoni, Garrett Bowman. We have a Austin Trozer Speckle auto. That is numbered 48 of 71. Trozer auto to 71. Paul Skeen's transformative talent. Kendall George and Yanquiel Fernandez refractors. So Kendall George, 3rd hit of the night. Austin Trozer, a guy I feel like we've been hitting a decent amount of recently. I think we hit a blue auto of him last week, if I remember correctly, which I think we had recently also hit a blue wave auto of him. So Trozer on a hot streak. Auto to 71 there. I don't remember if that was in the first row or second row, so I'm going to go here first. And if we're able to spot our final auto of the break, I'll keep it to the side. We have a sky blue Brady Smith to 499, 65 of 499 for the 95th pick. TJ Nichols, Josue De Paula. There's another Brady Smith, Spencer Nivens, Conley Early, Justin Reimer, Spencer Jones insert, Tommy Troy, and Tanner Hall refractors. So the Tanner Hall is loading up. Tommy Troy with a nice one, and Tanner Hall. Brady Smith with the sky blue paper. go here first. All right, we have a purple, and I think that's in the auto spot. So I'm going to save that until the end. Need some more Horvath for William and Santana. Ryan says, on the left, can we claim the X spots? Ryan, the X spots were already claimed. There's another purple in the same spot, so we'll see which one of those ends up being an auto and which ends up being just a refractor. So the X spots were claimed at the beginning of the break. We made them available to anybody to pick up. All right, we have one more Aqualunar Crater, so 3 Aqualunar Craters tonight now. Camilo Diaz, Cole Schoenwetter, Dylan Head, Jackson Holiday, Jason Churio. It is a first, and Luke Schleger. Schleger numbered 80 of 125. Let's see, do we have William in tonight? We just scrolled past the L's, so we won't see for a while. A second, Colt Keith, Brock Roden, and Kevin Parada refractors. A few to sleeve up there. And then we'll see which one of these last 2 packs is the purple auto and which one is the purple refractor. 2 more hits coming in these last 2 packs. 2 hits to 250. All right, let's see. This one is the ink. Let's save that till the end. We have a Hunter Holland, Chrome, Deanne Jorge, Jackson Merrill, Kevin Sim. There's a Maui Ahuna base, and Eric Batoni purple refractor non-auto, 143 of 250 for the 87th overall pick. Ethan Salas insert, Jack Weniger, and a Marion Boyd refractors. Somebody bid your Schleger spot up? And then we hit him. Did you still get him, William, or did somebody bid him up too high? Batoni purple. And final pack, final auto. It's going to be purple. Let's see what we have. We have a Connor O'Halloran, Justin Crawford, Jack Mahoney, Sabin Sabalos, Jason Woodward. In the back, we have a Kiner Delgado and a Colt Emerson refractor. So nice finish for Colt Emerson. We have a Felton Celestin insert. And the final hit of the break. Sorry for taking that off the screen for a second. It is maybe a Cub. Joe Vitrano. Vitrano purple auto. And that is numbered 182 of 250 for the 163rd pick there. Vitrano purple, the final hit of the break. Let me sleeve up the Colt Emerson as well. And then we'll recap the hits tonight. Like I mentioned, I will be posting another one of these breaks on Tuesday. So we'll run one more 2023 Bowman draft break before 2024 releases. We won't be running one the following Sunday because we will be getting ready to run a whole week of 2024 Bowman on release week. We'll also be running some blasters out of the district page. So if anybody has not joined our district group yet, I will be I already have some 2024 blasters coming in, which I think are going to come in before release day. So if anybody's interested in getting some early 2024 Bowman, I'll drop the link to where we're going to be running those breaks in the chat. Well, at least we got a hit for him then. If you paid that much, still need the True Red auto for the Super Rain and Super for the Rainbow. really is. There's not that many people doing draft. Yeah, I mean the price of wax is crazy. I imagine that's why people might be pulling back on it. Um, I was actually considering not running next week, um, but I'll run one more week before we shift things over to 2024. That has been a fun time ripping 2023 draft for sure. All right, recapping tonight. Colt Emerson getting the refractor, Joe Vitrano with the purple auto, Eric Batoni purple, Luke Schleger, Aqua Lunar Crater for William, Brady Smith sky blue chrome, Tommy Troy refractor, Austin Trozer speckle auto to 71, Charlie Soto yellow lunar crater, Cole Schoenwetter chrome sky blue, Tanner Hall lunar glow, Jackson Holiday refractor, Christian Campbell aqua lava auto, Colt Emerson base, Jake DeLeo blue chrome, Andrew Pinkney base auto, as well as Cole Foster base auto, Watermelon Rainer Arias, Max Clark base, Alex Clemmy lunar glow, Colt Emerson base, AJ Ewing sky blue chrome, Samuel Zavala sky blue paper, Jacob Wilson and Matt Shaw base, Kendall George speckle, Charlie Soto blue, Michael Carrico aqua lunar crater, Bryce Eldridge refractor, Matt Horvath watermelon. Our third aqua lunar crater, Hunter Holland, Trey Morgan speckle, Ariel Castro gold, Michael Arroyo yellow lunar crater, sky blue paper, Lucas Gordon, purple chrome, Teddy McGraw, Rhett Lauder refractor, Paul Skeens and Max Clark base. Then going across the back, we had the Kendall George base auto, Colton Ledbetter base auto, Wyatt Langford sky blue chrome, Blake Mitchell numbered to 99 on the draft night auto, refractor auto, I should say. Enrique Bradfield Jr. with the base auto, Noble Meyer with the blue wave auto, numbered 36 of 150, and Chris getting our head of the night with the Maui Ahuna orange auto, numbered 14 of 25. Meb, we'll get one more running for you next week before we make the shift over. So we'll keep the draft break days running. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the break tonight. Hopefully, we see a bunch of you on Tuesday for the 2022 Bowman Draft, 2021 Bowman Draft Sapphire break. If you're interested in that, it's posted on Facebook as well as our district page. And then we will be running another one of these breaks next Sunday. So we'll see everybody else then. Until then, have a good start to your week, everyone.